Welcome to today's video where I show detailed procedure on how to make your date natural healthy date syrup. So first of all, you get your dates. You can buy it from the open market, from the Hausa people that usually sell in the market. It's a popular, will I call it fruit? It's a popular plant in Nigeria. You can get it in the market, and the major problem or difficulty you experience, number one, is removing the seed. So you can just figure out the easiest way that you can remove the seed, because making this syrup we have to blend it at some point and the seed is going to obstruct us. So you can either use your knife to remove, as you saw earlier. You can use your mortar to break it one after the other, but me, I tried all the methods and I chose the one that was best for me and easier. So I also tried to do it this way. After soaking it for a while, I poured it into the food processor and just pulse it a little, not to break the seed, just to pulse it. And then I poured it into water, and then I was selecting the seed. But this was also difficult, so this was my best option. After soaking, I was just removing it like this. It was very easy to remove at this point. So I just press it and remove the seed, press it and remove the seed. But this is best when you have people around that will just assist, especially when you are making a large batch like I did. But I just had to work with, I just had to do it. So, and this was the easiest method for me, and this was the best. So you can use this method also, and you quickly deseed your dates and ready for the next stage. So the first stage is just you wash it thoroughly, soak it in water, and then you do this. After removing the seeds, then you pour it into your pot, add water. You can add the one you used to soak it. These are the seeds. If you know what you can do with the seeds, let me know in the comment section. So add the water you used to soak it, and add extra water and let it just cook down until it's very soft. And this is it. The next stage is to blend. As it is now, you can as well pound it. You can as well still use that food processor to make it smoother. The reason for blending is just to extract as much paste as possible, so that you have enough date syrup. So after blending, you just pour it into your sieve, add extra water to loosen it a bit, because the more you strain out the sweetness out of the chaff, the better, the more quantity of syrup you are going to get at the end. But just ensure that you don't use too much water, because you are also going to still boil the water down. If you want to do large quantity of date syrup, this is holiday work. When everybody at home and you are less busy, you can embark on this adventure, which is actually worth it at the end. But it's a very stressful procedure, and that nobody will tell you on the internet except Becky Cooks. It's a very tedious procedure, but the end result makes it worth the stress. So after sieving the water and extracting the chaff, this is what we have. Do that until you are done with the entire paste, and then you pour it into your pot and it's time to boil. So it will start boiling, and you always check it and keep stirring at interval until it starts reducing in quantity, in volume. So I had to pour it into 2 pots so it doesn't boil over. So I shared it into 2 big pots. So this first one is almost done because it was a smaller pot. And the large pot was still boiling. So you can see the other one is almost ready at this stage. You can see how foaming it is. When you're even putting in your spatula, you can feel the texture is changing. It's getting thicker. Then you know that it's almost ready, but you just let it get thick a little bit from the fire first. Then when it cools down, then you get your perfect consistency and texture. So at this stage we are almost there. Then you can see the difference. So at this stage you are ready to put out the fire and let it cool completely. This the other one is still boiling. So this is it. I left it on the gas stove, but no fire underneath it, to let just cool down till the next day. And this is what we have. Oh, so this was the next day, and you can see all thickened up, perfect texture. And one other thing I'll say is that don't use your gas if you don't want to, if you want to minimize the gas consumption. Use either firewood or charcoal, because this takes a lot of time to evaporate and and you have that concentrated debino syrup. So take note of that when you want to do it in either. And this is what we have. So nice and fresh, no additives, no preservative, natural date syrup, perfect alternative to processed sugar, because this still has lots of health benefits apart from the regular sugar. Even though when you count the calories they are almost the same thing, but this is a healthier alternative if taken in moderation. So the larger pot is still boiling down. You can see the difference is almost done at this stage. It's getting thicker. So if you are coming across my video for the first time, please like, comment and share this video to your family and friends, at least to know how debino syrup is made. Or if you want to give it a try, you can as well go ahead and give it a try. It's not that difficult, it just takes time. So if you have time, you can just make it, and it will last almost 6 months. It will last for as long as you want. So this is our final result of the bigger portion of our date syrup, our golden syrup, our date honey, our black gold. So I just poured it into my empty jars that I have around. This is the largest of my jars, and you can see the quantity of date syrup I got. The stress was worth it at the end. See all this. Though I didn't even measure the quantity of dates I used. My bad. But it was quite a lot. I think it may be up to 3 model. So these are the whole quantity of date syrup I got. Can you even imagine that? So no more buying sugar for the whole year, literally. You can use this for your pap, for your tea, for baking, anything that requires sugar. Just get your date syrup and add a little. And it's so concentrated that a little goes a long way. You don't need to even add too much of it. So I repurposed my Bama containers, so you can as well do that. Nothing goes to waste. Use them up. So this one I'm going to leave it on the countertop to see how long they are going to last without refrigerating them. So I was happy at the final outcome and I was satisfied. And thank you all so much for watching the making of date syrup. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.